What's up? I'm John Kuiper, and I'm going to explain to you what the Democrats need to do in New Hampshire to win the election in 2024. So let's pretend this is the population of New Hampshire. It's roughly 800,000 or so registered voters. Okay, of these 860,000 registered voters, the Democrats make up about 30%. The Republicans make up slightly more, but roughly 30%. Now, that leaves 40% in the middle, which are unaffiliated voters, or sometimes known as independents. And of this 40%, about 15% always votes Republican, and another 15% always votes Democrat. So really, you actually only have 10% in the middle that are true independents. So in 2022, Tom Sherman was running for governor. He got all the Democrats and all the registered Democrats, and he got the unaffiliated that generally vote Democrat, but he failed to get this 10%. He lost by about 100,000 votes. Now, in 2020, it was even worse. Dan Feltus only got the Democrats. He failed to get any of the Democrat-leading independents, and all of these went Republican in 2020. It's probably because of the pandemic, but it's just worth noting. So this are the people we need, this 10%. Now, this is what's really important to understand. Who are these people? Well, number one, they are younger voters. Number two, they are non-college educated. Okay, so working class folks. They make up this bit in the middle. Now, who else are these people? They are people that are not really paying attention to the news or the issues that much, because if they were, they'd be a Republican or a Democrat, right? So they're what we call low information voters. So they're voting on a very limited number of issues, and maybe they just have one big issue, and maybe it's, this year maybe it's legalizing cannabis, or maybe it's housing, or maybe it's what have you. But I'm the opinion of these younger people, these non-college educated people. Their biggest issues are going to be inflation, the economy, and what's the driver of inflation and the bad economy? Housing. So that's why I'm focusing on housing and cannabis, because I think these are issues that will get these folks out to vote. Now, a lot of you are saying, what about abortion? Abortion is a good issue for the Democrats. It will get us definitely close to 50%. But I don't think it's an issue that's going to get us a full 60. Why? Because there's a lot of people that abortion is just not a salient issue. What do I mean by that? If you're a 25-year-old guy and you're living in your parents' basement because you can't afford to find an apartment and you haven't gotten a date in years, abortion's not going to get you to show up. Housing will. Furthermore, there's a lot of people who, are just men. And not that men don't care about abortion, but it's just simply not something that they're going to physically ever have to deal with. So that's why it's important to have other issues aside from abortion that we're talking about, such as housing, cannabis, and the environment is another big one. There's a lot of people that worry about the environment. Now, this is why I think that I can win, because I feel that I can attract these people in the middle. Why? Because I am younger, I'm 41, and because I am a working class person who is having the same issues with housing that they are. Thank you.